What's up, everybody? Welcome to IGN's live stream of the God of War Ascension multiplayer beta. I'll be your host today. My name is Damon Hatfield. This is Greg Miller.
Hey!
That's Colin Moriarty.
Hello.
Gentlemen, are you ready to show our dear viewers a little bit of God of War Ascension?
We're going to show all of God of War
all
Ascension.
The entire game.
No, this is just the multiplayer beta.
Yeah. What's the deal with this?
What? All right.
We were waiting on that screen for like a half an hour. So.
Yeah, Dave Toole or somebody, this is an online game, so obviously online would help if we could get a network drop on this. Yeah,
What's the deal with the beta? The beta is going on right now, but it's closed?
Right, the beta is currently closed. The deal, of course, being that tomorrow it'll be open to PlayStation Plus members. PlayStation Plus members can jump in. They can get to playing right away once they download it. If you're a PlayStation Plus member and you have auto downloads on Damon, you can turn that on. You'll obviously automatically download the whole beta, not have to worry about jumping on the store, which doesn't run all that well anymore.
Well, but we also have codes to give away.
We do. 20 codes to give away
viewers.
here. All you have to do is watch this beta, ask questions via Twitter. You tweet at IGN, hashtag God of War.
Yes.
We'll read the questions here on the air.
Any question that we read, you're going to get a code.
Oh, is that how it is?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
We have a lot of them to give away.
Oh my God, all right.
If we read your question, you're getting a code for the God of War Ascension multiplayer beta. Is that valuable? Is
yeah, a lot of people.
Closed valuable?
Yeah,
yeah.
People love God of War. Whoa, what's going on? Oh, nice. Now there's an update too. Man, I'm glad this worked out well.
I'm glad we waited till the live stream started. To
try to play it.
Yeah,
that's great. Well, this is PlayStation gaming. Everybody knows all about it. Colin, here's the thing. We've played God of War Ascension multiplayer. You've played the beta. I played down in Santa Monica when we went down to preview it. We liked it. I wasn't expecting that.
Well,
we don't like multiplayer games.
No, we don't like
Colin.
multiplayer games, and I'm not a huge God of War fan, but I always think God of War's strength is in its combat, you know, and in its fluidity. And Greg, we've traveled to this town in California. It's called Santa Monica.
Yeah, that's what they call it.
It's down in Southern California, and yeah,
small seaside village.
It's a small seaside village, and there's a small developer there. Small developer there named Sony Santa Monica. And we went there, yes, and we played the game. We still haven't seen single player, but we did play beta. We've played multiplayer, since E3 last year. So we've been playing it for a while now. But now we have access to, basically whenever we want to play it now. And it's fun. It's surprisingly fun because it takes advantage of God of War's great strength, which is indeed its gameplay.
Right.
Yes.
That's the thing we both like about it, right? We both hate Kratos. Kratos is a terrible character if you didn't know. Just yelling all the time, angry all the time. Yeah. There's no range. That's my problem with it. You can't always be angry, Damon, and then try to. There's got to be the in between. You got to have your peaks and your valleys.
Sure.
Not every movie you like action movies. You don't go see every action movie. It's just not nonstop action.
No, there's times.
You got pretty close to knocking Damon out there.
No, it's all mirrors. It wasn't that close at all.
It's like we're filming Lord of the Rings over here.
Exactly. A lot of green screens behind us. But no, it's like, for Kratos, you need to have that balance. But even if you love Kratos, even if you hate Kratos, you can't admit the games are fun to play. God of War is fun to play.
When is this game coming out?
This comes out in March. March 18th?
13th.
13th. What around there? I opened it up on my phone.
That 1 month when all the games are coming out.
Exactly right.
This
I'm
year.
sure it'll be fine. There's no competition. March 12th is what my phone says.
No, March 12th.
Yeah, whatever that Tuesday is.
I thought it said it on the 13th. There.
So is this all of
this
the?
Is IGN.com.
What are we going to be able to show today? Is this all of the multiplayer, like all the modes? And
no, it's not everything. It's going to be Capture the Flag. They just introduced a beta. We haven't seen that. If you watched Colin's video preview a couple weeks ago, you did not see Capture the Flag. We will be playing some Capture the Flag. We don't know much about that one beyond.
Yeah.
But then what's the other one?
What's Favor of the Gods and Team Favor of the Gods.
They have a bunch of goofy names. Yeah.
Team Favor of the Gods is really fun, as we're going to see if you guys haven't seen it yet. It's one team versus the other. I think Spartans versus some other team.
Christians, I don't know.
Sure.
Some other faction.
and yeah, it's what I like about it is that I'm not especially talented at this game. Like it's pretty hard, and you get your ass kicked pretty badly. But there's ways to contribute without fighting, and that's what I was trying to tell you about. Was you run around, open treasure chests to earn points. You can set traps. Kind of slink around the stage while everyone else is fighting, or whatever. So it's kind of cool. And Favor of the Gods itself is just 4-player deathmatch, basically.
Is there an opportunity to play as different classes or anything like that?
What'll happen here?
Are there long
the whole
range
reason we didn't start it. Can you cut back over to what the gameplay looks like right now? The whole reason we hadn't started the game yet, there it is, update. The whole reason we hadn't started yet is because you get to, right from the beginning, we're going to start, and it starts you as a basically nameless character. You're not Kratos in multiplayer, you're just a dude. And then you have to basically assign yourself to one of the gods, which gives you different classes, gives you different upgrades, and different basically skills, pros and cons, if you will, Damon Hatfield. And then from there, you get to go out and make your legacy online.
All right, then.
See, what I find interesting about it, right, is that when you go and you choose if you want to be with Zeus or you want to be with Hades or whatever, maybe you're good with electricity, maybe you're good with brawling or whatever. And it sounds like, okay, that's a neat idea, but then you're just going to have however many gods there are, that many different kinds of characters. But when you go out and you're playing, when it finishes, you know your XP fills in, and then you get to go and start spending those XP points on, well, I want my sword to have this buff or this ability, and you go and you pick these orbs and you unlock new weapons and stuff. So it's one of those things where it seems like in the very beginning it's going to be a very, you know, I'm gonna be a brawler, I'm gonna be ranged or whatever. But then as you start, you know, now I'm gonna put this layer on, I'm gonna put this piece of armor on, I'm gonna assign this, I'm gonna do that. It starts to build
That sounds like that could be fun.
Yeah.
Now, who are we going to be playing with online today?
Random people.
But
in
who, like,
Sony Santa Monica.
Who's in the in on the beta right now?
Closed beta. They had opened it up. I think through online. You could register and be like, I want to try it out. It's one of those things where you know, get out there. They've given out codes here and there, I believe, something along those lines. I think you basically have no Todd Pappy. Once you know him.
It's been running since November, so I think that you know there are people in there that are definitely, you know, when I was recording footage for the video preview, people in there that are very, very good. A few people that maybe aren't as good. I mean, what's really cool about the game, I think, in terms of combat, is that it's not just, you know, square, square, triangle or something like that. The basic God of War, you know, triangle, triangle, triangle attacks. Or there's a lot of depth to the movement. You're using the triggers. You're using all 4 face buttons.
You got magic. You got straight up attacks.
Yeah, you got magic. You got like bailouts, basically, where you could not bailouts like the government gives banks, Greg, but bailouts.
Don't give them to anybody.
No, but
don't get Colin started.
But like if you're being attacked, you can actually press a button once per life, unless you regenerate, where you can like basically get away. Like it lifts you in the air and like sends like a magic pulse out. And you can
What? It wasn't Favor the Gods. We did it when we were in Santa Monica. We played that arena battle in the Hercules thing, where it was just like basically, you know, you're in a tight area. What was that one called?
That's Favor of the Gods.
That is Favor.
That's
of the Gods?
4-player deathmatch. Yeah.
That was awesome. You can kick people into the walls, naming and impale them on spikes and stuff.
It's cool too because like the gods like get involved every once in a while. They jump on the stage and like mess with you and then jump out. It's
like the real gods.
It's actually surprisingly thoughtful. I mean, people often ask like why this isn't God of War 4. God of War 3 came out, you know, a long time ago now, 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Which is a long time in God of War. And I think it's because God of War 4 is probably for the next gen system. So I think this is them.
PlayStation 4.
So I think that this is them kind of testing the multiplayer.
And Xbox 720. We can reveal exclusively today.
Oh, and click back over to gameplay. We've finished the download. Now we're installing it. Thanks,
It's going much quicker though this time. We should be in 30 seconds.
Yeah, sure.
Colin, are you wearing your jersey and to celebrate the good news?
Yep, yeah, the good hockey's back.
Nice.
The Islanders will certainly finish in last place again this year.
Well, you're actually confident that they might not.
Yeah,
You're talking about the shortened season might actually help out your team.
Well, every year I have to convince myself why the Islanders might make the playoffs.
Okay.
This year it's because they're a young team, very young team, and since they're going to be playing so many games in such a short amount of time, it's a truncated season, but it's still like 50 games in a short amount of time, that the youth, the vibrance of these young 20 and 21-year-old kids that have never really played in the NHL before, they'll be able to go the long haul. So maybe it'll be bad in the beginning, but maybe they'll make a run at the end. But that's just me telling myself things.
Yeah,
that
you
make
just
me
give
happy.
yourself and hold on to there. Okay.
We're almost there, 90%.
91, 92, 93, 94. Do we have questions yet from Twitter?
Let's take a look at Twitter. Remember,
just like, how,
do you have any questions
about
about what you've seen so far?
Remember, tweet at IGN, hashtag God of War. Now, here's something we talk about a lot on GameScoop, on Beyond, when we're out drinking. Single-player games just adding multiplayer. You know, they're putting these things in.
We just got confirmation recently that Tomb Raider.
And it was a big hullabaloo there on the internet. People lost their mind, Damon. I know you've been traveling the world.
I've known that was happening for a long time. But yeah, I'm usually not a big fan of that. Like with Dead Space, you know?
Yeah.
Dead Space, I never played the Dead Space.
I did when I reviewed it. And nope, I did not need multiplayer.
But you guys are saying you're enjoying this God of War multiplayer.
It's one of those things I enjoyed for sure. I don't know how much I'll play it when it comes out. Like it's still one of those things. Like for me personally, I don't know. Is it because we're old, Naaman? Is that what it is? That we just didn't grow up with online multiplayer, so that never really speaks to us. But for me, it's one of those things. I just don't.
We did play multiplayer, you know.
Yeah,
as we were growing up,
but I said online. I said online. Yeah. Here you go. Look at this. There you go. All the characters you can be. Odysseus. Hello. But I don't know. It's one of those things. Yeah, it's cool, and I'm enjoying myself. But I'm enjoying myself because I'm playing it for work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In a normal life, in a normal world, I don't know how much I'd jump out and want to be part of this.
Do we know yet, like how much the multiplayer is part of the overall package of Ascension? Like, there's a single player also.
There is a single player story of Kratos. 10 years before God of War.
Is this game made for multiplayer though, or is it?
It's been weird, right?
You have to assume so because we still haven't seen single player, and the game comes out in like 2 months. So
we've seen single player.
Well, yeah, but we haven't seen too much of it.
Yeah,
we haven't seen too much of it. I think that there's a demo with a Blu-ray that just came out for single player.
Right.
But that's the same stuff we've seen. In other words, we're not seeing like an expansive. Usually, when God of War games coming out, like God of War 3, it's all about obviously the single player. So I would say the split's probably 50-50, but we don't really.
Yeah, it's weird that they haven't shown it, and then it's also, I mean, they confused so many people when they came out initially. You went to the reveal, and they came out and they were like, multiplayer, and that's all they talked about. And people were like, well, is that all it is? And there was all this confusion as far as what actually people would be getting when they get to this.
Well, because people, we get a lot of comments, a lot of tweets already. You can tweet at us, about any game you want. And people are often...
You have our permission.
Yeah, just tweet me about any game that you'd like. And people often tweet at us that, God of War is about single player and they don't care about this game. I think that's kind of a mistake.
Sure.
Actually, especially if you like the fluidity of the combat in God of War, which is really good. So yeah,
we get to pick our allegiance now, Damon.
There's several different options.
I know. We're gonna walk around. You start watching Twitter. Everybody look. Who do you want us to pick? Who do we want to play?
We're gonna let our viewers decide.
Yeah.
So what are the differences? They
got
tell
Ares
you
here. He's dominant with his physical powers. He has the fire magic, and he enhanced his melee combat for you. Right. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta skip through it. Yeah, there are only 2 available.
Yeah,
for the beta,
2 of the gods are not available yet.
Okay. Oh, he's locked for the puppy. Is it Zeus? Is that right?
Yeah, Zeus and Ares.
All right, look, now Zeus, he's got the battle mage, impressive elemental powers, electrical magic, and improved defense in this game. Who did you play as when you went through?
I played, I think, as Ares.
Yeah, me too. Ares. All right, who's the first person to say what they want, Dan?
We're giving him a second.
We're gonna look at the other guys then while you wait.
They're mulling it over.
That's Poseidon. He's based on Aquaman from DC Comics.
I don't think so.
Don't bother tweeting me.
Could be the other way around.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's nobody.
That's
Some
just you
god
want to chill.
You just want to take in the sights? Oh man, look at us here.
All right, so it's gotta be Ares or Hades.
Yeah.
No, Ares or Zeus.
Those are.
Oh, we got Ares or Zeus. Oh, it will be Ares then. Fine,
Okay.
whatever.
They're not understanding.
All right. Here we go. Yes.
Now the reason that I wanted Greg to start from the beginning, as opposed to using my build, is because I played the game quite a bit, so we wouldn't be able to start necessarily with the tutorial.
Sure. We want to show people how the moves work.
Yeah, and I think this is really cool because I think this shows, like I was saying, the depth of battle. This is not your typical God of War game, as you will find out.
There's some big swords.
So what God of War is known for?
Final Fantasy VII.
As you can see on the right side of the screen, it's kind of prompting you to try different moves, and it'll keep prompting you until you do them. And there's 2 tiers to the tutorial. This is the basic tutorial.
Yeah. The parry, I think, is one of the coolest things they do. Because it gets to be a big part of battle, right? As far as timing your attacks and whatever.
They're doing all this shaky cam stuff like when you make contact with the enemy.
Yeah. Visceral combat, they call it now.
Yeah, maybe I'll get used to that. This is when you buy God of War Ascension and get it home. This is what you do. This is how it starts out.
I mean, to our knowledge, yeah, you'll jump in here and you'll get to get going. I'd imagine it might be a cutscene, since it's a big deal as far as building out your character, talking a bit about what's coming and who will be there.
You can also presume that you could just jump right into single player if you want.
Sure.
Yeah, it's like little finishing moves you can do. You don't have to use them. Brutal, not surprisingly.
Just crush his head.
Gonna do it, everybody. We're
Right.
not gonna claim victory.
So that's it.
Well, no,
Training is complete.
There's a more advanced one here. I'll give you some of the cool moves. Yeah, see.
Yeah, it's really important. I want to reiterate. I can't speak. That whether you're playing the beta or you're just bringing the final product home in March on your PS3, definitely play through both tutorials. The game's going to be pretty difficult if you don't know what you're doing. It's not a button masher. No, really. Yeah, exactly. There's blocks and parries and magic and just all sorts of weapons to use. You'll see the depth of the equipment and how you unlock it. There's just a lot to take into account, which I think is kind of cool.
We'll call in I'll throw you a question here
Okay.
From the viewers while Greg completes his training. Nick Chow1 asks, why do you think they added multiplayer to God of War? It could sell well without it.
Sure.
Yeah, well, I'm sure it would sold fine without it. God of War is one of Sony's most popular franchises, but I think it's, like I said, I think it's them testing the water. I mean, I think multiplayer is becoming something that studios are looking more and more at. I think it gives the game more replay value, more depth. It stops you from selling it back. It keeps you engaged maybe for DLC. I think there's a myriad of reasons why they do it, but I really think that above all else, for them, this is a test bed about what that studio can do. Consider Sony Santa Monica And not their ex-dev studios or anything, but just as that studio, this is their first online game. So I think it's them just testing everything out. And it's a stopgap between what you assume will be God of War 4 on PS4 and God of War 3, which came out, like I said, 3 years ago now.
I talked to them when we went down there and we were talking to Santa Monica. I asked, talked to them about that, and it's something that, they've been trying to add multiplayer for a while. It seems it's been on their books. They just haven't found, the right way. They haven't had the right amount of time. Wanted to commit to it. And it's the whole thing about, I think, why we like this. Like you talk about how Dead Space is good for you and I, and for a lot of people, I think certain games have that. Going against them is I don't think it would be. I don't think it's something they just tacked on. It's something they really wanted to commit to and do something that was cool or that had a good idea behind it or something that would be different for the franchise or what you'd be getting at elsewhere. So from what we've seen, I mean, it seems like that's the case. We enjoy ourselves. I like killing things. I like the upgrade. That's what it's the nerd. That's what I like the most about it. When I'm out there, I'm playing, I'm having fun, sure, whatever. But when I jump in, what's wrong? What's happening?
We have a question from Tech9 for Life.
Oh, okay, so he knows he's getting right on the air then.
This is the way to my heart. What is Ascension bringing to the table that other multiplayer games haven't?
I mean, that's a good question. I mean, I think, in a sense, I mean, the answer might be nothing. I mean, like, it might just be, a lot of online games are retreads. A lot of online games are, iterating on what other games have done. This isn't your typical first-person shooter, Halo, Call of Duty online shooter, but there certainly are games, third-person action games that you can play online with your friends. But I think that what this brings more than anything is the high credentials of God of War, the God of War series, that high quality, the fact that everyone knows that what you're getting is a high-quality product from Sony Santa Monica. And so I think that it's something that's going to be polished. And I think that's the idea of the beta. We always talk about betas, for instance, being something that's more of a demo.
Exactly
these days.
right. We're gonna put out a beta a week before the game launches. Like, okay, you're not fixing anything. You're trying to sell to people.
Note that we downloaded update 1.08 before we started here. That means that conceivably the beta's already been updated 8 times. They released it in November, so they're actually learning from this game. And so I think that's a tell about what you're actually getting.
I can't think of too many online multiplayer like fantasy games.
Yeah.
Maybe not in the console space. Maybe.
Yeah, in the console space is what I was saying.
For sure.
All right, so when I was talking about being nerdy, right, I like the idea of I play the game, sure, I'm having fun, but then I get to jump out and actually customize my character, and like I was talking about earlier, build them out differently, right? So like, armor here, you see all these little stats, right, that are going over here and then kind of building out your character, and you see how it's almost like an RPG in a way, right, that you see, equipping this item is going to do this, but it'll do that, and these pros and these cons as far as based on it. And so then you also get to play through as like what you're going to do, right? Like I'm elemental power, sure. I'm not a big magic caster. I'm not too worried about it. So I'm more worried about defense and then my sword play. That's why I'm using dagger armor. And of course, right now, not a lot of stuff's unlocked. We haven't even played a match with it.
Are you spending experience points?
Not yet. You see up there above my name bar, I have the little, what is that, Omega symbol? Or just the, yeah. And so you can cash those in. Hold on, let me jump back in, sorry. You can cash those in for certain things, like over here on these items. You see here, like that costs 3 Omega symbols and 2 and stuff like that. So you get to go out and build a couple. Just making sure I don't want to jump in here, but I don't want my teeth kicked in too much.
Probably don't have much available to you yet. What's cool is that you're also unlocking things not only by using points, not only by gaining experience, but by doing very specific things in battle, which also in turn earn you experience. So there's kind of 2 ways through the game, as it were. Just bulking your character out, or doing things specifically to unlock equipment.
We're gonna jump into Capture the Flag. That's searching for a match. Capture the Flag just got added to the beta a couple days ago, right? Last week sometime.
Yeah, you should be in. Matchmaking's been pretty fluid for me. I've had very few problems. I've had a few drop matches, but that was before Christmas. So.
Yeah, Matt Rules 1-1-2 if you're watching. Congratulations, you're on the live stream. This is gonna be me versus him. Capture the Flag. Do that sometimes. Hit buttons, screw it.
So Maddie G344 notes from the tutorials that you just played through that combat seems much faster. He wonders, has the control scheme been tweaked from previous God of War games?
I mean, it's definitely different, right? As far as having to, it's a fighting game above all else in this part, right? As far as having to parry, block, do this stuff. Kratos always had those moves, but it seems like there's definitely more pronounced to it here as far as this is what's up. You don't have like, you can pick up items or whatever, but you don't have them all at your disposal.
Does every new player's character look like this?
Yeah, pretty much.
Buffed out dude.
Yeah, you could have fooled me that this is Kratos, like
Maybe it is.
human Kratos. Or
Before everything goes to hell.
Yeah.
Before his skin gets the ashes of his dead wife and child.
Yes.
Spoilers. But you know the God of War story.
yeah.
I never had a match make this long.
You want me to bail on it and just do quick play? I'm gonna do it.
Did you not do that at the beginning?
No, I went and I selected capture the flag.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, we're halfway there now.
Yeah, halfway there.
Fucking wreck. You need a full.
Looks like we haven't played this
Player listing.
mode yet. I think in Team Favor of the Gods, you're creating teams of similar size, but it was really quick.
Yeah, it's 4v4.
Yeah. Yeah, I think 8-player max is what they're saying for all the modes, whatever they will end up being.
Godzilla
Godzilla
23.
How did this not
This
get
happened-
turned off?
This happened to me on
How did
live
this
stream,
not?
yeah.
How does this not turn off? Oh, Spider Jew, a good name. Oh, I won't lie, that's an awesome name.
The amazing Spider Jew.
That'd be even better. Yeah. Too many characters. You want to be able to get in and play. All right, here we go. We're playing in 5 seconds. 4 seconds. That's off by on all my other systems. I don't understand. It's been rebooted.
This is the
No, you have the new PS3 over here.
I do the George Foreman top, sliding top.
Are you guys liking that one? The redesign?
I like the
latest
form
redesign?
factor for my desk. Like I have no problem with the one at home.
I like how small it is.
Yeah, exactly.
But the previous PS3 Slim is also a very nice looking console.
Yeah.
I do like the old. Thanks, Godzilla 23. We get it.
You're very clever.
You're watching. Here we go. That's the flag we're gonna capture. And we're gonna take it back to our base. I don't know if you ever played a capture the flag, if you understand what's happening.
There's that Cyclops in the background.
He does not look happy, does
Is he gonna take part in this skirmish?
He will, yeah. He pops up, and the other ones I have to imagine pops up.
We've seen footage of Kratos like stabbing him in the eye, but that does
In
that happen?
multiplayer, it does, yeah. There's one mode where that's what you're doing, pretty much. You're trying to get a finish.
to generate points.
Yeah.
It's disappointing that we do keep seeing the same map or whatever.
Well, the beta, they're just trying to test out probably the for stuff. And how that works.
Can we see where our team members are? Okay, so there's no like mini map on this game.
No HUD doesn't look like. The maps aren't very big. What's interesting about the maps here, I think, is that they're vertical. So the maps aren't actually quite as big as they seem. You'll be climbing a lot and using these ropes to get from place to place and stuff like that. So you're going to definitely be running into everything, running into people with reckless abandon as you go up.
So you can set up traps.
You could.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And that's how I kind of prefer to play. I guess I'm not like super talented at the game. I like to kind of run around, slink around, set traps, open treasure chests. But I haven't played this mode. That's really not an option since you're not really building points here. You're just trying to defend your territory. It's going to be a little bit of a different game.
Matt rules, remember? Yeah.
That's not nice.
I had him on the fence. Started off lower. I can't remember how to parry all of a sudden.
There's a lot of things to remember in
Yeah,
this game. Man.
that's the problem.
Yeah, so there's cool teleports you can jump in and out of.
L1 blocks, and then it was like. There it is, L1X. Got it. Now we're all set. Now, Damon, things are gonna happen. Okay.
They're all ganging up on this. See, this is a bad scene for this warrior poet guy. He's got to get out of here.
I don't know, that's pretty good. I'm probably more of a detriment to my team than anything else at this point in the game.
Is friendly swords turned on?
No, friendly swords is not turned on.
Oh, he's got some help here.
There you go.
Gedster.
He's tough. I've read about McEdster in some fan fiction.
Sharpen your resolve.
Spider Jew stole the flag.
Don't worry, we'll get him.
No, he's on your team.
Okay, then we won't get him. We'll let him continue his thing. That's some making break action up here. This is setting a trap, isn't it? I didn't even get the chance to kill him in the afterlife. All right. Cheat codes, huh? Using that Game Genie.
He's using the game.
Did you see that Game Genie's back?
No.
Yeah, it's a USB thing now.
How does that even work?
It works very oddly. You buy it, right? And you plug it into the PS3. Maybe other systems.
Yeah.
This is what I have on my PS3.
You have it?
Yeah.
You've been using it?
I fooled around.
You cheat your way through all your games, don't you?
The gods are intervening, so it does look like it does play out like Favor of the Gods.
Oh, damn, son.
Oh, bonus flag, so no, it hasn't. No, so in Favor of the Gods, when the gods intervene, they send a weapon down that you can then fight the Cyclops with. It seems like this is setting another flag up for you to maybe gain more points, make it easier
Prove
for you.
yourself. Trojans move toward victory.
Leave me alone, I need to help the flag. I think that's
Oh. One of our friends at Sony that works on this game just tweeted this. Says there's most certainly a huge, full-fledged, epic single-player campaign in Ascension. We'll have more for fans soon.
So exactly what we said. Who tweeted that? Who's our friend from? Oh, that doesn't even say. Whatever. Get out of here. We said that. What's the breakdown? Is it 50-50?
That was a friend of ours by the name of Aram.
Oh, Aram Jamari. Okay, yeah. Well, yes, we know that. I'm sorry we didn't use your flowery language. Oh, a full-fledged
Masterpiece.
boiling pot of single-player goodness is coming your way this March.
You sound like Bane there a little bit.
For you. You have my permission to play God of War Ascension in March. Defend me. Defend our honor. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, right.
I'm getting this for you. I got nothing.
Take your shirt off, says,
No.
no.
He's a callback to our Uncharted 2. Remember that when we used to play the Uncharted 2s in here? But it was really hot. There was no AC that day.
Yeah.
It's plenty cold in here today.
It's not hot in the studio these days.
No, not at all.
So block is...
You got L1.
Okay.
Half
Been a
X, to be fair. Yeah, that's the problem. I haven't played this since. It's been a while.
Alright. Let's go with Cyclops.
You have to wait for him to come down. You can't just call him over here.
Oh, God. Oh, jeez.
Brutal kill.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
This seems kind of...
Looks like he stabbed himself.
Well, in reality, probably will.
That seems a little like that. Maybe a
But
little
video
upset.
games are fun, Dan.
How do you get to do the brutal kill?
You have to wear them down, and then when they're about to die in the bottom, you hit
Granted a
R1.
reprieve.
They just put up a thing about Django there. Did you see this while we were gone? Did you like it?
Liked it a lot.
Oh yeah, I loved it. It was
Yeah?
awesome.
I think I liked Inglourious a little bit more.
Oh really?
But I mean,
I think Django's my favorite.
Really?
Tarantino.
Yeah. It was really good.
Definitely movie of the year from last year.
Yeah, I mean, it's the best movie I've seen, but I haven't seen Zero Dark Thirty yet.
Oh right.
Flags remain.
I thought maybe like
Yeah.
I thought the ending lost just a little bit of steam because there's a big action sequence, and then it kind of goes on a little bit after that, right?
Right.
And I thought it loses a little bit of its momentum, but
It was a weird. I agree with that. I agree.
Return
that's
to
true,
the
that's not good.
arena.
I gotta say, I'm impressed by the boldness of people messaging us things. And they know Sony's watching. I hope they don't get mad.
Or I'm just flipping switches left and right.
Oh, that's not. I already know that.
I already know that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm out.
Be out. See, and this is my thing about multiplayer games in general. I guess I've never been a fan of the objectives. The capture the flags, do this.
Really,
do
I think that gives it. Oh, I'm trying to attack my own guy. I think that gives it a little more meaning.
Sure, no, I get it that you're doing something rather than just killing people, but I like just killing people. That's why I like that. I like the one Favor of the Gods we were talking about in the little Hercules there. Hercules. It's a pretty game, dude. Yeah, can you say that about God of War?
God of War is always pretty.
Always pretty.
Last flag remaining.
I like the voiceover.
God of War 3 still looks amazing.
Yes. Called visual porn.
Who's they?
Me.
I call it.
Like Sword and Stone.
Yes. Dark Falcon wreck. Get it.
using some strategy here. You're
I'm with
sticking
you,
with
bro.
your team. You're gonna defend them while they get the flag. I like your style.
I'm just distracting everyone. Not very well.
You're just taking away all the. Oh, Spider Dudes are making.
Now, Jumbo Nyanga
Okay.
asks, can you have multiple characters, or would you need to delete and create a new character to try other items?
I don't know.
Like, so can you have multiple profiles?
I think you can because there is an R2 L2 prompt when
Right.
you're in the lobby,
Right,
and it says Ares, and so you assume that you can jump back and forth.
Thanatos
Actually,
will
yeah, I
have
think
to
they did
wait.
talk about
Aram, give us your wisdom. We're just wantonly going after this flight. No.
I have no beef with you, sir.
Speaking of Jenga.
No, don't do it. Don't do it, guys. You don't want to do this. Hope you don't want to do it, to be honest. This guy's like carrying his own flag around. Just carrying it around.
Well, did we expect not to be?
No,
starting
no.
the game
I was
from
getting
scratch.
I was getting okay when I was playing a lot.
So
A lot more than those couple of days. I was competent.
this match is coming to a close, and the Cyclops hasn't done anything.
Yeah.
So is it random? Like what determines?
I'm not sure he does anything in.
The problem, yeah, this is our first time playing Capture the Flag. He just went live last week. In the other mode, he does come up and stab and stomp and stuff.
Dabbing and stomping.
Stabbing and stomping Cyclops, they call him.
Oh, whoa.
What are you gonna do there, Cyclops?
He comes over in the last 10 seconds.
Help me. I'm a sentient being. I was sent here to bring peace to this planet. They treat me like a infidel.
I was a school teacher on my
I'm gonna jump out and turn off the damn messages. There you go. Now we're gonna see some of this XP that we all like. That I like. I don't know if everybody else likes.
People in general like
Yeah.
XP. See if we're getting any more questions.
Yeah, remember, if you
over
want to
here.
be part of the show, tweet at IGN, hashtag God of War for your chance to get a code. I think if you get red here in general, he went, we get it, Blood Cry.
I know, I
Colin
suck.
sucks. There you go, all these bonuses. I'll take care of this. Anybody tweeting?
Yeah, so I think I'm just trying to decipher. He's using some
He's using
abbreviations
codes,
here. Yeah.
lol.
In Teams DM 4 versus 4 deathmatch.
Yeah.
How many unique level designs will there be in the final version? I've only seen the Cyclops level.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're not showing a lot. They haven't confirmed or denied any final numbers.
They won't comment on rumor or
They don't
speculation.
comment on rumor speculation.
But so like today, are we only going to see that one that same level?
I've only seen that map for Team Favor of the Gods and only a very specific arena map, which is different
Okay.
and much smaller for Favor of the Gods. So I assume it's going to be pretty much the same setup. But since you can't matchmake, you get whatever you're given. So maybe it just so happens that every time I'm putting the same map, but I don't think so.
I don't think that's the case. I think the beta is just a limited number of maps, if not just the one for that and the one for that. I'm going to spend the skill point, though, I'll tell you what.
Ooh, Nick Barrio.
Barrio.
He asked, what do you think about the... Look at this.
What do we got?
Desing? What? D-E-S-I-N-G?
I think it means the design.
The
What do you think
design.
about the design of the maps and how do they influence the gameplay?
Yeah.
I'm not super impressed with the Cyclops one.
No, I like it. It's just we've seen it over. I mean, we played
That's
it
probably
at the
the fact,
E3
yeah.
too, like
I
last year.
like the traps.
Yeah,
I
the
think
traps are
those
cool.
are really
idea.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think the maps are cool because, like I said, they're vertical and
The
they
verticality
kind
is
of
cool.
funnel you toward. Even if you're trying to play, dodge and play a little more sneaky like I do, you're still kind of funneled in towards the action inevitably, especially if the map's fully populated. I don't think that map was. I think we were playing 3-on-3, so I think we could have
it
actually
wasn't.
accommodated more players, and it would have been therefore more hectic.
Alex Carpeum Nocti
Carpe diem, huh?
asks, does the game have a ranking system to keep new players away from veterans in the matches?
I think that when we went to Santa Monica, I think I asked someone about that, and I think that there is going to be some sort of like intelligent matchmaking in terms of keeping echelons of high echelon players away from noobs and stuff like that. But I'm not positive about that. Again, our use of the beta is so limited in terms of what we can see and what we know. I mean, we don't even know what the interface looks like, what the selections are we can pick when we make our mode selections and stuff like that. But I assume that that's going to be built in. I mean, that's intelligent design.
And I see here, this is where I'm looking for the armor, right? But this is all stuff you have to do and or find it, right? It's like right here, you have to complete X times, blah, blah, blah. First year, the God match victory, we don't have that yet for sure.
Probably never unlocked that one.
We leveled up, right?
Yeah, we have one skill point to spend.
Yeah, you see there's a 1 next to the Omega symbol now in the corner.
Trying to see if we unlocked any armor. I want the armor, I want to get good out there. I gotta open chests. We're getting close now. Only 8 more to go.
When I play, if I'm playing Team Favor of the Gods, that's all I do.
It's all, you're just gonna run and do that. They're buffing them up. Damn it, that's what it's all about. You know. You know.
You don't have to tell me.
You love a good buff. Alright, relics over here.
That high level.
I'm just looking. We'll sit on our skill point for now.
Yeah, so we press R2 and L2, okay?
No, that's it. That's all right.
Just had it on the top of the screen.
I get to.
The inside one.
Yeah. There.
Ah, okay, because I'm choosing different champions.
Yeah, so you can bounce back and
there
forth
you
between
go.
characters.
Yeah, so this
that
is how
answers the
you'll do
question.
it once you get in. There you go.
Interesting. Okay. So you can just have one profile for each god? Is that?
Right.
Yeah, I think you have to have one. for
One
each.
character, yeah. Okay. See how quick this quick play is, as they say. Nobody says that.
No
one's ever said that in the world.
How quick is the quick play?
Now
We should start writing that in our reviews.
Quick, the quick play score, the breakdown box. Graphics, multiplayer, quick play. Not quick enough.
How glorious he is.
Got that Vin Diesel face. The rock body.
Stringer2355 asks if there is split screen support.
I do not think there
I
is.
don't think so. No.
But Sony put out that PlayStation TV.
They did.
That was made
the
for
3D. You could see something, I could see
split screen,
something
yeah.
different.
Yeah.
Man, we got a lot of those in the office now.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Ryan started that trend.
Yeah.
Bringing those things in.
I've never seen the matchmaking. Not that I have like a serious amount of experience with the beta, but I had never seen the matchmaking take this one.
Yeah. Well, now you see, keep in mind too that I'm screwing it up. Next time, remind me to do it right away. Because you can still screw around, right? Like
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
start getting quick play and then still jump around, mess with abilities, see what other relics we want when it's time.
Yeah, that is actually a nice touch.
Yeah, you can screw around. Oh, here you go.
Did we give up on waiting? Is that what we did?
No, we're still in. We're still waiting.
There we
See,
go.
there you go.
there
You can still screw around with everything. else.
Mandingo. Hater doesn't get FR.
A lot of people have dumb names for all that stuff.
It's true.
Icon Sean, that's fine. Mr. Wiki PR, that's pretty good. Gotta come up with good names, Damon. Something creative, something
Like
clever.
Game Over Greggy?
Yeah, that's good. That's a good name.
Pretty good. Long.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a cross you have to bear every day
Yeah.
on Twitter.
Yeah. It hasn't slowed me down. People still tweet at me. Alright. See what we get into here.
It's got to be Team Favor of the Gods or Capture the Flag.
I'm gonna capture it this time.
Are you?
Yep.
I had it almost in my grasp.
Yeah, I saw that you
It's
had
in
that.
your grasp.
Let's keep talking. Let's keep giving a story to the Cyclops. This is like a Game Scoop live stream. I love it. That's fine. That's how we should do these things. They should be casual. No, I'm good.
I'm good, thanks.
Thank you, though. Bring back a pizza if you can, if that's a possibility. I'm just gonna. Oh, no, he sees me. I'm gonna be stealth the whole time.
You gotta be very stealthy because this guy's on your back here, so might want to fight. Perhaps you and I have a different definition of the word stealth.
Idiots can't even catch me. There we go. Man, I used to, when I was playing Santa Monica, they were probably taking it easy on me.
Oh yeah, they're definitely taking it easy on all of us.
I felt like I was great with the parry. Parry was what it was all about. There you go.
I was wrecking shop.
Out of my way! Help me! Why'd you just stare at me while I die? Now I'll play this thing.
Play to win.
Fire in
Greg.
our belly.
Spartans move toward victory.
That's set, now I killed you. I got that going for me.
Greg, I want you to play for the W.
Watch this, watch this.
Oh, he's too smart for you.
He's probably played this before.
The combat does get a little chaotic.
Yeah.
Like we don't really know what's going on. Yeah. Now I saw that the other team last game utilizing a technique of capturing their own flag and running around with it.
I try that.
No, I don't know if that might be ill-advised.
I'm not skilled enough for that just yet. I parried that one. Now it is just a button mash, you know? I'm like, I don't know what the hell is going on.
Yeah, this seems a little bit.
Where are you? I got a guy over there. Leave our flag.
Oh man, Warrior Poet. Falling for the bait. Also,
I did too.
Also Greg falling
I didn't think it would get me too.
Everyone go after that same trap.
We're working as a team. We're all working.
Everyone put a hand on the trap, we'll pull it together.
Warrior Poet, the only one who's dedicated enough to come over and try this. You got a pizza? If Pacheese is watching, send a pizza.
Pizza does sound really good.
I'm hungry. We should eat.
Did we win? Should have ate before. No, we defended the flag successfully.
Okay.
And we set a trap up there or something.
But we're not winning. We're
just
losing.
We got
tied
one,
up.
right?
Okay, good.
We just got one. Don't worry about it.
Nice. The gods have granted you reprieve, sir.
So James176 asks if you can do finishing moves in the beta like you can in the regular God of War campaign.
Yes. That is confirmed.
You have to weaken them?
Right, you weaken him. You saw him just a second ago. I was down and stunned. That's when he could have walked up and done it.
Yeah, there's a little meter above your head that indicates when you're in that position to have that done to you. I think you press R1, right?
Yeah, R1 to do it to other people. But it'll be a couple days before I ever get to do that to him.
You can also launch people for aerial attacks and aerial kills as well, which is kind of neat. Like I said, there's a lot of layers, a lot of depth. It's difficult.
It's a lot to take in,
yeah.
Especially when you're playing people before. Oh, there's one of our chests. Start working on that. You laughing at this Cyclops?
Please. I'm diabetic.
Is this world?
My medication.
Does this world have no justice system? He's getting an attorney to represent me. I was brought here without due process.
You have to name him.
Like Calvin.
Calvin?
Calvin the Cyclops. Brought here from his home world.
If we can do this right, he'll be a downloadable PlayStation All-Stars character by the end of the day.
How is PlayStation All-Stars going? Are people playing that?
Oh yeah, we have an IGN lead. I bet I'll come back at you. All right.
Got told.
He did not fall for this.
Are you liking the hammer?
No, I'm a sword guy. But I'm happy I tried to show something.
Oh, deja vu here. I'll tell you why.
Because we played this map like a million times. There you go, here's the finishing move.
Again.
And yeah, he does, well, no, I guess it went between his legs, but you got
That's what?
it's some stuff down there. I don't want to screw around with that if I'm stabbing somebody.
You lost all of your items that time.
Did I?
Well, in the animation,
Oh,
you're
sure.
like, your armor like
Well, I think it's
burned
my
off.
guts.
Oh.
My guts come off too.
Final flag.
This is my sign for gut. International sign for
It's
guts.
a sign language?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no.
What? Suicide!
All right.
Is there an announcer that's like, double kill?
There's a guy who does the things, but I don't hear him announcing anything that's happening to him.
Last.
That's how you contribute.
Does it help the team in the?
I don't know. I don't know if it actually does anything to capture the flag or not.
It helps me unlock stuff though for us to do. And I'm running faster than running the boots. I believe they call them Hermione's boots. In Greek mythology. Don't jump there, it's a decoy jump.
You can probably make that jump, can't you?
That's what killed me last time.
But can you double jump? You can't double jump, right? I'll just make that jump. I'm gonna do it over and over again until I make it. Okay.
We spend one of these matches just doing that. Why is it setting me on fire? I set the trap.
Greg, lay the killing blow. Yes. Yes.
I won. All of a sudden.
Justice.
Come on. You see a chest, you gotta go for it.
I think the solid technique here would be to have everyone immediately go after one, the enemy flag, get it, and then everyone just defend the flag, sit on a 1-0 lead.
I like the shot.
Yeah.
Now see, I didn't go up there because of the fire. Now he's gonna get it out of there.
How does the bonus flag work?
It's another opportunity score.
Okay.
I think it gets dropped maybe randomly, maybe not.
And then what happens when the gods intervene?
That would be, I believe, when
That is the gods intervening. In Team Favor of the Gods, they send
Calvin. Sorry, my bad.
Calvin. They send a weapon down that you then attack Calvin with for extra points. I thought Calvin was had chains wrapped around him, but those chains are actually like bolted into his arms.
That seems a bit silly.
If they're gonna go through all the trouble of bolting him like that, why don't they put him down? More humanely than that.
He crash landed on their planet. They got no choice.
Now
They fear what they don't understand.
Dark Lord 8276 asks, do you guys prefer team-based modes or lone wolf modes such as standard deathmatch?
Depends. I mean, I think both have their perks. I would say that team-based is more fun for me.
Yeah.
I like solo.
Yeah.
I like just being able to kill whatever I see. I mean, that's what it's all about, me, Andrew. I'm out here trying to kill things. I don't want no friends. Look at Warrior Poet over here. Come back here. He's getting away, guys!
Leading into a trap.
Calvin, no! I'm trying to help you. I filed a claim with the Superior Court. Come on, there, look at that. I did that. Yeah, Warrior Poet.
Kicked them right off the side of the
Now we're
building.
nemesis.
How do you do that? R2?
L2.
L2. R2's magic, right? Or is it L1?
They're all coming from
whatever.
What's your key at the top left of the screen? It says L2 is L2.
Yeah, those are
L1
like
is
special
triangle.
moves. Yeah, it's L1 plus triangle.
Ah,
it's like
okay.
over there.
Eyes of Olympus.
You won.
We won. The Michigan Spartans. Taking this one. Because you see their logo looks like Spartans. You know.
Aren't the Trojans from Michigan? Or is that the USC?
No, yeah, that's right. UFC.
Do they play each
Michigan
other?
State Spartans.
Yeah.
I'm sure once in a while, yeah. It's a bloody battle.
Great. Epic music.
Yeah, that's what God of War is all about. Remember to be part of the show, tweet at IGN, hashtag God of War. Let us know what you think of it.
This also gets your code to play the beta.
Yeah, you can jump in right now and beat the hell out of us. After you download the update.
Yeah.
As we discovered.
So as you see in the corner, there's already a clock ticking. You can stay with the same people in your group and play again, or you can drop out and try to matchmake, depending on what you want to play.
Oh, I got some defense. I lose the physical power, Colin.
It's a trade-off.
It's they call them.
Classic statistical trade-off in a video game.
Man,
Classic.
I kind of like that though. I like the defense. I think I need the defense right now.
Yeah,
Above all
I
else.
think- yeah.
Don't do that. Whoa.
Those are some fancy pants.
I'm a pirate.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's get pirate.
Hello. That's how pirates talk. Hello! Would you like to sail the 7 seas?
That's the end of that.
You've seen enough of the options, sir.
So we got a question here. From D'Astro.
D'Astro.
How difficult is it to escape the combos once an enemy begins attacking you?
Pretty hard. That's the whole point. I think
You're locked in?
Once you're getting juggled around there, yeah. It's more when you land on the feet, you gotta roll. You gotta do that PlayStation All-Stars roll. That's all about.
You can block and parry and do all sorts of things.
You evade with the right stick.
You can also use that one-off healing attack to get out of the mid attack too.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I did not know that. I'll study that. Do you want to go this round or do you want me to go?
No, you can go again. You're probably better than I am.
I don't think that's the case. God, Calvin. A teacher.
Diabetic teacher.
Well, so what got him out? Like, what was he doing? Are we sticking with he's an intergalactic traveler, right?
No, he's not a traveler.
Okay.
I think
He was on this planet the whole time?
No, people from Kratos' planet
Went over to his
went
world.
over and kidnapped him.
That's sad.
Looks like quite the vessel.
Dude.
I'm gonna throw it. I'm gonna try to throw it at him. See, I'm using a weapon I picked up, and I'm just beating him.
And you use that with circle, right?
Yeah. L1? There we go. I got him. No, yeah, I got him. Action's so fast, I can't even hold him. Come on! There we go! This guy's dead as...
Greg drew first blood.
But I assure you it won't be last blood, eh? Yeah, look at this guy, dead too. By my hand.
Stabbed him right in his face.
I'm on a roll now, Damon. Covered in blood.
Your new outfit is very nice.
It's the pants. It's the pants defense pants.
Would you say you wear the pants?
I wear the pants. Thank you, Avril Lavigne.
I'm the one.
I'm the one who likes to dance.
Yeah.
I'm the one.
Who takes a chance or something?
Oh my God. I wear the pants.
That was amazing.
That was a good time.
Whatever happened to her?
She got married to Nickelback guy and died.
She died?
That's the last I heard of her. Speaking of which, did you hear that John Mayer died this weekend?
Is that true?
No.
Okay, that's...
But I've been trying to start that rumor, and everyone I say it to just goes, no, I didn't. That's bad. See, now, somebody can come over here and finish me if they wanted to.
They messed up, though.
You're the one that's dating Katy Perry.
I believe so, yes.
She would be sad.
Yes, she would, but she would write a hell of a song about it.
Yeah, that's true.
John Mayer was a fire.
Oh, what? He was a firework?
She just modifies one of her songs ever so slightly, like Elton John sings it at the funeral. Now on this somber day, Katy Perry. John Mayer was a fire. Everyone's horrified. This is the best live stream we've ever done. I'm so happy we're together. Oh God, he's running away. All right, so they went to Calvin's planet in a Titanic-sized spaceship.
Because they needed a monster to take part in these big battles.
Okay.
And because of his appearance,
just to come up with.
Yeah, because of his appearance, they thought he was a brutish monster,
Sure,
but he's really a very...
He's educated. He has a master's degree.
Yes, he's a gentle soul.
Yeah, they were making up all of these creatures in their mythology, and they knew they didn't exist, but then they realized that these things actually were out there, and they just had to go get them. So they had Aristotle make a spaceship.
I was gonna say, they funneled all of their technology into the ability that, oh, come on. I was on the verge of killing that guy. Good name.
Sweeney Todd. Yeah, that was good.
But he was born in 1981.
Try again.
What if his lucky number was just 1,981?
1,981. 600.
Greg loves Rent.
Yeah.
I love modifying that song.
Good chance. If you like Sweeney Todd, he probably likes Rent too.
Yeah, Sweeney Todd is the jam.
Oh, this isn't when I'm supposed to return it.
You're like making it easier for them, I think.
I was going back to my old base.
Friends, I found your flag.
Have you been looking for this?
Good news.
You've been fighting for
This bloody conflict can come to an end.
I bring you a peace offering. I have no idea how to put it down. There we go. I think you'll find this Fighting has been for naught. I thought an extra flag, we can all enjoy. No, release my good friend Calvin. Icon. Sean. You think that's Sean from downstairs?
Let's assume it is.
All right. Glad I killed him. I love that parry.
Like, why are they fight? Like, they're brutalizing each other over these flags, you know? Like, why?
It's
what is it about these
It'll get
flags?
them women in grog.
What does that mean?
Women in grog. Women in beer and drinks.
You know, they were selling grog in Paris. Like, there was like a common drink. It was like a hot rum. And I had it. It was pretty good.
Yeah? You just came back from Paris?
Yeah.
How was it?
It was great. It's a nice city.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody comes back and was like, ugh, Paris, that is terrible.
They had this Cyclops chained up. He kept talking about how he could fix their infrastructure for the city if they just let him go. Damn it, I keep screwing up that kill. But I got a kill streak going, Colin.
Yeah, you're doing well. You're doing real well. Let's just keep you in the game here.
Getting the feel for it, as the kids say.
Don't let Calvin distract you.
I love him so much.
He's got those chains bolted in his arms.
I mean, we talk about all the injustices in our world. I mean, like, this is a nightmare.
Yeah.
This is a nightmare. You don't want to live here.
These guys certainly do take a lot of damage. They must train very hard. They seem to take a lot of damage. Keep going.
I was ready for the special kills. Dumb friends had to come over here. That's good. That one's on me.
You got a kill.
No, I know, but now I'm to the point in my skill level that I want to actually do the cool kills. Yeah, yeah. Still want to get away from this hammer if I can remember. Yeah, whatever, psychos. Calvin, send a knife wreath to his face. Calvin just becomes my secretary. I keep setting these traps in there, but I notice I'm not getting a lot of kills from them, you know? It's not like I'm seeing kills pop up left and right.
What's happened when the color goes out on the screen? What is that telling you?
I don't know.
Like that.
I think maybe something cool's about to happen. maybe that's the sign I have a chance for. Start calling them out. We got another like 3 hours of this show to do. All right. Remember, be part of the show. Tweet at IGN hashtag win the game.
Well, when the beta access.
That's good enough. Play with us right here. I'm using this. Oh, no, it's not. The gods are going to intervene.
It's just going to be a bonus flag. That's what it is every time.
All right, good. Here we go. Look at that. I got another question.
I want to see a different intervention.
Like the show?
The might of our empire.
You ever watch Intervention on A&E?
No.
It's good. There's one where they come like they I don't know, the kid's on meth probably. They're always on meth. That's the big thing, I guess. And they come to do the intervention at his house. And he lives in like his grandfather's trailer or whatever. And so the kid won't, like the police come too. And the kid's like, I don't want to be intervened. I'm not going to do this.
I don't want to be intervened.
So he goes in his room and locks the door, and the police come, and like, you have to come at least listen to him. And they're like, well, you can't let him in my house. And he's like, well, it's your grandfather's house, so technically we can let they're already in the house. They're here. The grandfather's in a wheelchair. They have to like lift the wheelchair into the trailer and stuff. And the guy listens for like 2 seconds, and he goes back in his room and he locks the door, and they're like, no, come on out, Teddy, it's okay. Blah, blah. And then you just hear someone say, oh, I see him running. And he climbs in the back window and he's running from the trailer. I love that other families' misery is just our entertainment on TV. All right, I want to get out of the sword. For sure. I want to get a sword. I should say. Sword.
I've been tempted to watch that Nashville.
Nashville is incredibly good.
Oh, you gotta
Everyone should watch Nashville.
Nashville's fantastic. You got all sorts of time to catch up.
They just had a marathon on CMT yesterday.
Great soundtrack.
It doesn't help you much, but yesterday you could have caught up.
Downton Abbey's also back.
I know. Did you watch the premiere last night?
No, I'm gonna wait till they're all ready to go. Watch them all.
I like to queue them up.
Yeah, me too. I'm not in any rush. I want to watch Homeland.
Homeland is excellent. You will love Homeland.
Yeah, I heard. We don't have Showtime.
We don't have the Showtime.
I think, well, the first season is on DVD now. So
I just might go on Amazon and buy it.
I was gonna say, I'll go have these on Amazon if you want.
Yeah, do that. Look at you guys.
Look at us. Making friends with Calvin, watching shows. Actually, yeah, this is the only map I'm playing.
Calvin likes a good cereal. I mean, with the SE.
I was gonna say, like, what, kicks?
He likes kicks. He loves kicks. He loves a bowl of kicks. That was the whole Kicks factory, it looks like. So you think Calvin's going to join the ranks of like Timmy O'Toole and some of the other great...
Yeah. Kyle the Chimera, Timmy O'Toole, Calvin Cyclops. All that's the next DLC pack for PlayStation All-Stars. See, they think I don't know what I'm doing, but they forget that I'm wearing pirate pants. So.
Did you switch out for your sword? See
I like the swiftness. All right, don't kick me back. All right, we gotta go.
Yeah.
I want to evade roll. Sweeney Todd, the Rhett fan.
Living up to his name.
Trojans move towards victory. To the arena.
It's like two people talking at once there. Shades of Infamous.
Sure.
Measure Calvin.
Oh, you're on Calvin's planet. It's not like you're on this planet either. The gravity's all messed up. He comes from some massive world, like he can like probably jump off this planet.
I denied that kill streak.
I don't think evolution would make a creature like that naturally. They did make dinosaurs, but he seems like he's even bigger than
Oh, he's bigger.
the largest of all dinosaurs. What do they call that? The Tyrannosaurus Rex?
It's actually the largest? I thought there was like really like a...
There's another one above that now.
Really?
Yeah.
What's his name?
I'm gonna look online.
Okay.
Swizzlesaurus, probably.
Swizzlesaurus?
Swizzlesaurus.
All right, Sweeney Todd, bring it. I see you. Yeah. Who's got the special weapon? I do. Defending Calvin's honor over here. I want to throw this at you too. Oh, I already lost it. Now all bets are off. Who knows? Okay, he's pretty good.
Hit it with your hook.
All right, Sweeney Todd's pretty good.
You got
I don't know what any of those
No,
icons mean. I got a tiger eye, a paw of some kind. I'll learn on the fly here if you want to.
Did you look up the Wikipedia for Swizzlesaurus?
I found the Wikipedia for world's largest dinosaur, which is the name of a model Tyrannosaurus Rex located in the town of Drumheller in Alberta. But that's not what we're looking for.
If you know the world's largest dinosaur, tweet at IGN with the hashtag God of War. Win a code for the game. I'm gonna keep smashing these.
The 10 biggest dinosaurs from about.com.
I was gonna say, is this an IGN article?
We should do the 10 best dinosaurs.
We had to have done that during Dinosaur Week, didn't we?
See, here they have it set up from, oh yeah, we did Dinosaur Week. Biggest sauropods and biggest carnivores. I just want to know what the actual biggest one was. The biggest pterosaur.
You didn't just Google biggest dinosaur?
I did, and this is what's coming. What was the biggest? The largest complete dinosaur we know of was the Brachiosaurus. It was a gentle plant eater.
Yeah, I was gonna say that had a starring role in Jurassic Park.
Oh, but this just says the largest complete dinosaur.
Yeah, like the full fossil.
Yeah. What was the actual biggest dinosaur? I feel like there was like a super T-Rex.
Even bigger T-Rex.
A Saurus.
We are out of ideas, scientists.
You should chain up Timmy O'Toole and put him in the background.
Yeah. The sound shape squad.
You don't even see him, he's just on the ground, like all the way down there.
He could be there. He could be down there for all we know. Oh, come on.
Demon Barber of Fleet Street.
In 1981.
Okay, here we go. What's the biggest dinosaur ever? Not Seismosaurus, the Earth Shaker reptile, though he may have been 150 feet long, and the longest animal ever. Not Ultrasaurus, which was a huge brachiosaur. No, the new champion, biggest dinosaur, is Argentinosaurus. You can guess where it was found.
I wonder where they found that dinosaur.
So, Argentinosaurus was the biggest dinosaur.
It was all Pangea back then.
This is a real article. Yeah. This is from Scholastic.com.
Oh, they make books.
Yeah. I remember you used to get the Scholastic like little book things.
Book club, yeah.
That was so fun. I used to enjoy that a lot.
110 feet long, 100 tons. 20 bull elephants. It's as heavy as 20 bull elephants, as long as 3 school buses.
Courage.
That's long. Not as long as I'm not impressed. I feel like
Calvin's bigger. Calvin's much bigger.
Yeah. Calvin's like as big as the skyscraper, it looks like. Which means his home planet must have just been.
You know, this article is from 1995, though. There might have been a bigger dinosaur found.
That's 1995.
That's still coming up.
It's like keyword on AOL. Largest dinosaur. You come up with that article. Your name to go.
When I feel old, there are like 18-year-olds that were born in 1995. Yeah, that weren't even around when that article was written and posted to the World Wide Web.
An article from October 2012 verifies that Argentinosaurus was the biggest dinosaur, based on the current evidence.
Based on the current evidence.
Vengeance. It's funny because they even use all the words that from God, redemption, vengeance, all the things that.
Come on, there we
Kratos
go.
seems mad about all the time.
That's what you get, Mandingo.
Ooh.
See now, I killed him, sure, but I also circumcised myself in that one.
It was worth it. You're injuring yourself in front of Calvin. Show solidarity.
It's true. I'm with you, Calvin. I'm still trying to free you. It's a lengthy legal process here on the planet of Sparta.
It's a planet of Sparta. With our advanced space technology.
I know, right? Who is the mayor of Sparta who's like, all right, we're gonna take, we've made some technological advancements. We're putting it all into this one giant spaceship to go capture one giant man named Calvin. Do that on purpose. I don't know. I think circle should be the button to turn it on, not R1. That's my feedback if you're watching this thing.
Maybe you can button map one in the phone. Oof. Walk right into that one.
I'm trying to get to him. I thought circle was my grappling. You know what I mean? I gotta get through this. Warrior poet should have died a long time ago. Yep, you timed that pretty well. All right.
2 flags to go.
You got the cat claw too. Did pretty well with the cat claw. Be part of the show. Tweet at IGN hashtag God of War.
You guys know there was a Cyclops shark found?
I like how this is the rabbit hole we've not gone into.
A rare albino Cyclops shark was found in 2011. We have pictures.
Okay, well, I'm down for that. Is it like, yeah, does he just not have one? Is it like in the middle of his nose? No way.
In the middle of his forehead. I'm going to show you.
That's crazy.
This is from National Geographic.
Well, that's got to be true. Hey, where did my pants go?
Yeah, where did your pants go?
Ah, there they are. Spot on, spot on. I can finally get the armor up here now, too. Oh my God.
Well, this thing is horrifying. What?
Well, this thing is horrifying.
He's holding it in his hand.
Ugh. No, thank you.
Cyclops is pretty ugly in real life.
Let me see it.
Hey, in the booth, can you Google Cyclops shark and put that image
Looks
up?
like Eggplant Wizard from Kid Icarus.
It does look like Eggplant Wizard. I was trying to find what the biggest Cyclops was.
What is his name? Oh, okay, so we got a Horn of Restoration going. I don't even for magic. You wanna play?
No.
Okay.
You're doing it good.
Damn right.
We should give the kids
the
the highest quality gameplay
It's true.
possible.
Are we still winning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Any more Twitter questions?
Yeah.
Remember, tweet at IGN, hashtag God of War. You get a beta code. If you get read on the air, not if you just tweet. That'd be crazy.
How about that Dino Crisis game?
I remember that.
That was a fun one.
Yeah. What about
Bring that
Jurassic the Hunted?
Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
Why can't they make a good dinosaur game?
Jurassic the Hunted was a great dinosaur game.
No, it wasn't. Sadly, I have like 85% of the trophies.
I have
in
them
that
all
game.
but one.
I feel like a Dino Crisis could be really cool. Like, think Dead Space with
Sure.
dinosaurs.
Sure.
That'd be great.
And remember, Turok almost had it. When
they
we played
Turok.
When we played Turok at preview events, we were like, holy crap, this is cool. And then you got the whole thing like, it was just like one cool thing, then spread out over like 8 hours. It didn't really work out.
What was that, like 2008?
Something like that.
It was like that time when there was all those games like Conan. The
Oh,
new Conan
yeah.
one? Some boobs in that one. Didn't you review Conan?
No,
You didn't review that
I
one?
think that might have been a Jason O'Campo joke. That timeline syncs up. Oh my god, this guy's really good.
Remember Area 51? Do you remember that?
Yes. Remember Blacklight?
Yeah, that one's still going on. Anyway.
Okay, dude. I'm feeling high back here.
Oof.
Also, where's my chest piece? Oh, it got knocked off.
We have a question from Buffalo Billy Bob.
Okay. All right. Billy Bob! Billy Bob!
Are the upgrades in God of War Ascension essential to winning the game, or is it more about teamwork?
I think they're essential. I think, it's one of those things as your skills get better, you obviously want more health and everything else. We talked about earlier, that they have to keep players separated. God damn. Get out of the fire! Oh my god. Oh, that was an awesome one.
Yeah, never saw it.
Jeez.
All right, keep it up.
You still seem to have, you still kind of seem intact there, considering you were just
Pummeled with a
with
giant meat hammer.
Do you feel like you're using much teamwork? It's hard when you're
No.
not talking to your
Exactly.
teammates. Is there not voice chat in the game, or is everybody's not?
I'm sure there will be voice chat. I don't know if there is even voice chat in the beta. And if it is, I haven't heard anyone really using it. I'm sure there will be in the final product. But yeah, I mean, to me, not being very good at the game or whatever, I find the upgrades to be integral. And what I like is that you are earning experience points for doing lots of things, even if you're terrible. So there's ways for you to build yourself up, and I don't think there's.
I'm on a death streak right now.
There's no
There you
reason
go.
for concern as far as matchmaking. I don't think, and you'll kind of reach everyone else's level through attrition at the very least.
Attrition.
Thank you. I love those teleporters. Those are really cool.
Yeah.
Calvin. Did your public defender come and see you yet, Calvin?
I have no updates on your case. I did get you the rock hammer you requested.
You wouldn't think it to look at him. Calvin looked like a tall drinker.
I didn't think much of Calvin when I laid eyes on him for the first time.
They built these ornate structures just to keep them.
Oh, what did I do that for? Why am I so dumb?
Showing you what not to do.
Hey everybody, Greg Miller from IGN. Let me show you exactly how not to play this game. By playing whatever my instincts tell me to do. Like jump into the fire that's clearly on. I like the special thing.
Someone just sneezed. Bless you. I heard it. Through the glass.
That's loud. Alex told me I told you that.
Calvin sneezed. I tell you, if that guy sneezes, you better get out of the way.
Oh, come on.
That's the beauty of the hammer, I think.
How do you think Calvin lost one of his horns? What's the story there?
I feel like it might be recent.
I was gonna
What
say,
do you-
I would think it's an older thing. When he's just a baby. He's playing around in his house and fell off the oven.
Fell off the oven? Why was he playing on the oven?
Calvin's. Well, I mean, look at how tough he is. Clearly, he's. You know, they aren't as fragile as we are. Look at how tough that skin is.
How big was that oven?
Oh, I mean, everything's to size. And, you know, it's all to scale. It'd be like a 4-story building to us, probably.
Hit the ball.
For him. What's your theory on how he lost the horn?
Mine?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really have a theory as good as that one. I'm going to stick with that one, I think, as far as the lore is concerned.
I hope somebody's making the IGN. I hope the God of War Ascension wiki on IGN is getting a Calvin section.
It could be an old football injury.
Yeah, can you imagine that game?
On their planet, of course, called Potato Ball.
Psycho, I feel like that guy's on my friends list.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. My friend list, not yours. He's got to be a Beyonce. He must be living his dream right now, beating the hell out of it. Being on IGN, getting all this publicity.
So much publicity.
Yeah.
His clothing line.
His life is never going to be the same.
Anytime he joins the God of War game from here on out, he'll be like, are you the Psycho 69? He's like, you freaking know it.
Bow before me. I'm hungry.
Yeah, a pizza every time?
I found that pizza.
Yeah, you gotta hook up, get the posse ticket going.
I shouted for him. It's brutal. Get off the roof.
One of our viewers by the name of Tredrick asks, since it's a beta, have there been any big bugs that you have encountered? No?
No, I mean, we haven't been losing connections every once in a while. I haven't seen any bugs. The game actually runs surprisingly well. Oh, I'm more distressed that Greg just said roof.
Try again.
I don't like
You follow this?
Roof?
We've been friends for a long time.
Roof?
I say roof.
Yeah,
Fell off the roof.
I'd rather you say roof. Roof. What was this ibuprofen thing going on with Justin Davis? Were you just antagonizing him?
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, I mean, he is crazy.
Why?
How do you say ibuprofen?
Ibuprofen.
Ibuprofen.
Didn't we just think?
Ibuprofen. Everyone says it like that. I know
I've
that
never
it's
heard
spelled.
people say. I've never heard anyone say ibuprofen.
Well, ibuprofen. Like you're saying it quick. I'm not
When you
saying
say
like
it quick, it just ends
IB,
up.
not like it sounds like an author's name.
Ibuprofen? Ibuprofen.
I mean, it's not like I've never said ibuprofen,
There you go.
even though I know how that's spelled. It's just like I'm not gonna say ibuprofen.
All right, so I'm going to say it as I normally would.
Okay.
Ibuprofen.
I don't hear the U.
Yeah, I don't hear it either.
So I think it's just when you say it fast.
Yeah. Ibuprofen. Yeah, ibuprofen.
Ibuprofen, ibuprofen. Mr. Calvin.
To answer your question more succinctly, yes, Greg was antagonizing.
At the end there, sure. I was like, are you from another universe or whatever?
Are you from this planet? I think is what you meant.
But yeah, roof.
Yeah.
Roof.
Roof.
You
I'm
say
saying it,
roof.
I said it right there, right? Roof.
Yeah.
This is like Chipotle. Remember the Chipotle debate? The great. What did I used to call it?
Chipotle. Yeah.
But that makes sense. It's so that T is out of place. Like they got to switch those around.
It's not
so
out
it's
of place.
Chipotle.
It's
Chipotle.
yes.
Nah, I'm not feeling that. Nah, I'm not feeling that at all.
Not a fan.
Can't do it. Can't do it. What do you call it? Chipotle.
Chipotle.
Chipotle sounds good too.
Thank you for watching The God of War.
Tweet at IGN hashtag God of War. You enjoy our idiocy, our rambling idiocy? Watch GameScoop on YouTube. Download Beyond off iTunes. Podcast me.
Daryl Sands 30 asks, do you select your finishers or are they random?
They're random, unless there's some hidden menu I'm not aware.
After this game, you should switch out and play in favor of the gods so people can see the 4-player. free for all.
Is that why I'm still getting into these all the time?
Yeah, because I don't think you're back.
Because I jumped to quick play, but you think quick play?
Well,
is
because
now
you're in the
assigned to that?
same lobby.
Okay. I'll jump. Oh, I guess I'm about to go.
So where are you taking us now? Are you jumping out?
No, we're gonna do one more capture the flag here, and then we'll jump into favorite league. We gotta say goodbye to Calvin. Can't just leave him and go. Where were you guys? They said they were getting me a lawyer.
Oh, it's so dumb. Oh no.
Begin.
Oh no, I'm on the same team as Sweeney Todd now. Mortal enemies, united.
I wonder if it's hard for Cyclops to gauge depth perception.
I think so.
Because, if we only look through one eye, we sort of lose that ability.
Someone has made the Calvin Iclops Twitter account.
Good. What's he tweeting about? Is he tweeting about his case?
God of War, Calvin prefers Qdoba, which is another burrito place.
Oh, okay.
I used to eat
Okay.
that in Boston when I was in college. They ever tell you how I don't like chocolate at all, and then there was a Qdoba.
At all?
Yeah, I really don't like it. And there was a Qdoba at Northeastern, and I used to eat chicken mole burritos for like 4 years, having no idea that it was chocolate. And then someone's like, I went with a friend that knew. He's like, you're eating like chocolate sauce on your burrito. And I'm like, and I could never eat it again.
You haven't had it since?
No, like,
Mole's so good though.
I know it was great.
chocolate in it.
I didn't like
So
it.
is it sweet? Is it like sweet chicken?
Not really sweet, but it is like a chocolate-based sauce that the chicken is making.
I must have literally ate 100 of those things before. I had no idea.
Have to wait.
Over the years, I was at Northeastern. Probably more than that. I don't know why it's so funny that we were talking about how the Cyclops is they have a lawyer representing him.
Well, that's what on his planet, like they're futuristic. They have like shiny skyscrapers and whatnot.
A justice system.
Yeah. He thought that was just a universal truth. He didn't realize that this backwards Sparta planet wouldn't have any of that, and that they would build a spaceship just to capture someone, and then come back to their horrible little planet with nothing. I got him, but it was worth it. Oh, apparently it was suicide. Guess I set that trap.
Hone
Your Honor,
skills in
my client, Mr. Iclops, has been wrongfully
Taken from his home planet.
What crime has he committed? Why do we imprison him?
All he wants to do is get back to his planet and attend to his pupils.
What does he teach?
social studies.
He's gonna have some tales to tell.
First-hand knowledge of what not to do in a civics class.
I don't know if any of you know me as Mr. Iclops, but I was captured and imprisoned on another planet. There they knew me as Cyclops.
fury.
Glad you find it funny, Timmy, that I only wear long sleeve shirts. Let me tell you why. Holes in my biceps! Guys were so lazy they couldn't make cuffs to hold me, so they freaking bolted things into my bones.
I just wonder, like, how they got him in such a condition that they even do that.
Yeah.
That must have taken a lot of
Think
work.
about how big the machinery is to have to bolt through that, to pierce.
There's something not right about all this.
Something's not adding up.
Wait a minute.
I've been obsessing over they must have some sort of pulley system on those chains or someone holding them, and they give and take to reduce the stress on the structures that are holding them. There's some high science going on here just for the sake of blood sport.
Again, they put a moratorium on doing anything for themselves, for their planet. It's all based around this. Sir, the millions of gold you're using to build the spaceship.
No, we must use it for 4-on-4 death matches. Sir, these people are starving. You can feed everyone, literally everyone. We must play 4-on-4, favor the gods. Knocked him out. Big swing there.
The fire magnet.
Wow. You might actually do it.
Well, let's not get have ourselves. Woo! See you later, Chief.
Be out! Be out!
Now, Sony Santa Monica has some advice for you, Greg.
Is it about freeing our friend? I don't.
No, so far Sony Santa Monica has been quiet on.
Calvin Gate.
Yes.
Isn't this where I'm supposed to drop it? Oh, because we don't have our flag. I guess I can't. All right, what's Sony Santa Monica saying to do?
For max damage output, equipped all Ares armor and weaponry and Relic of Ares might.
Okay.
Oh, maybe. Well, I can't tell if this is coming from Sony Santa Monica or if someone's just tweeting this at them. But
oh, we'll say it's
either
from
way.
Sony Santa Monica.
I like to think that they're watching.
Yeah. Kratos himself.
They're at their computers making the game right now and watching us play their game.
Right.
And talk about dinosaurs and Calvin.
They're writing the whole Calvin single player story. We're giving them a free Vita game.
I know.
It's DLC.
All you have to do.
It's like, yeah, with the Wrath of King Washington, it's gonna be like that sort of thing. It's gonna be the plight of Calvin Iclops.
You have to free him and then bring him back to his planet. It becomes like a space sim. Like X-Wing versus TIE Fighter.
See, I like the idea of us capturing them.
It's a rescue mission.
So there you go. You got 2 games in one. Or not one, I guess. You buy 2. But you got the Vita game. How do we capture them? PSN crossplay sequel. Getting them back. And I'm going to land in the frickin' fire again. Okay.
It was worth it.
Granted a reprieve.
Aram says, according to dictionary.com, it's ibuprofen.
Yeah, we're aware of what that says, and we're aware that no human being has ever said that. Should not have tried to attack that man at all. I should not have even looked at that man. He's still coming for me, Damon!
He absolutely will not stop until you are dead.
Which one's that?
Terminator.
Calvin Iclops says, they just keep yelling Sparta and kicking me back into this pit. I need better representation.
Alright, now somebody's got to Photoshop Calvin in his clothes, his own planets. I want to see what.
But I want to see him photoshopped in like prison clothes, like the black and
All right,
white striped
we want
prison
two.
outfit.
We want 2 different things.
Like in his normal, the day before he was captured, the day after he was captured.
2 flags
Right
remain.
I want to picture him teaching a social studies class.
Yeah. As you know, we eliminated warheads 300 years ago. I imagine all planets have as well. If we, as simple Cyclops people, can figure it out and build all these structures, surely.
Build 4-story tall ovens.
He's 4 stories tall. I don't understand why this is so hard to understand. It's not an abnormal sized oven to him.
It's all relative.
Imagine his reaction when these like micro. He's like in his house chopping broccoli and these little ants coming.
But they have a ship that's big enough for him.
Oh How many people came to capture you?
Like millions of them.
That's terrifying to think of ants doing that to us. People just tuning in are completely lost.
Last flag remaining.
Oh man, this has been an awesome live stream.
Killing yourself.
I needed to move. I sat here and wheezed for a while, not moving. We got it handed to us this time. Forgive me.
Calvin, I must go now.
Move. Get a message to my class. Justice does not live on.
Do you think they have the same rule where it's like the 10-minute rule? Like if your professor isn't there 10 minutes in, you get to leave?
Oh,
Yeah.
I used to love that.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Everyone would be like, should we go?
Yeah.
Should we go?
10-minute rule, right? But no one was really sure if that was really a thing.
No, that
It was
wasn't a
just
thing. It was just a way for you not to go to class. Oh, that was the best. I haven't heard that in a long time. Nice job, Craig.
Thanks.
Look at all that favor.
The gods smile upon us today. Oh, there you go. That's good.
Calvin Iclop says it is just BDSM gear on my planet. What is that? What is he talking about?
BDS?
I think he's saying that he's wearing
Oh, what he
bondage
wears?
gear.
He just
Yeah.
wears bondage gear?
Yeah.
No, I don't like that. That's
that's
whack.
That's not canon.
Yeah. That's not.
All right, we're jumping in favor of the gods then. We're searching for a favor of the gods.
Davidal has an actual question about the game,
Oh,
not
sure.
about Calvin.
Okay, cool. Remember, tweet at IGN hashtag.
Do the weapons have different speeds and do they affect the gameplay drastically? Davidal, you used the wrong instance of effect. You meant affect, but anyway.
We'll let it go.
Little Calvin coming through. I mean, not so much like the speed. I mean, obviously there's a difference between a hammer and a sword as far as how fast they move. But then from there on out, I believe that everything, at least all the weapons I've been using, move the same speed outside of that. You know, it's just the difference of what abilities they're assigned to them.
You traded in your pirate pants for this like
did.
samurai
Now I'm looking
outfit,
This
bad.
ornate outfit on. Look at that mask.
Yeah.
Looking like a store brand shredder. That mask.
right?
That's an intense shredder. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't like magic. Players are ready. About to pop off, as the kids say.
God, it is cold in here.
Right?
You want my Mizzou sweater? It's over there.
No, okay.
Okay. Whenever you break down. Remember, tweet at IGN hashtag God of War for whatever we're talking about. You having fun?
The
having a good
competition
time, yeah.
to win the favor.
Here we go.
We probably have a few codes left too.
Oh, yeah.
We're seeing something new now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By
I like that.
defeating enemies
That's Hercules, right?
Yeah.
Chills.
Yeah.
Every once in a while.
Warrior
he jumps
Poet came with us.
Begin.
in. Warrior Poet's, I'm done with you.
You think you could run? I'm watching this live stream. Wow, he just.
So this deathmatch?
Yeah, this is just crazy deathmatch. There's a goal though, so it probably won't take me full 10 minutes.
Granted a reprieve.
8,000.
This mode's actually really fun, I think.
The arena's not very big.
No, it's not. It again forces confrontation, but there's like so many different ways to kill your enemies, and you can also like bail out and like heal yourself and do all sorts like things that randomly appear, and like you're all racing to get that weapon or heal at this
Your
station.
skills have failed you. Try again.
Leave me alone, Warrior Poet.
He says nah.
Yeah. It won't let me read.
Make this death your
You
last.
died too many times. In the last
right.
minute and 10 seconds.
You
Like, gotta-
need to chill. It just pops up the instruction manual. You're clearly not missing a few things. Leave me alone. I mean, you know how. think I'm still assembling that Minotaur hammer.
Prove yourself.
Warpo's got this.
He knows what he's up to.
He's
Leave me alone.
Well, that's gross. That's super gross.
A glorious battle awaits you.
Ed being in this situation, like, oh my god. What am I supposed to do?
You just keep spawning.
You're like, oh! It's like purgatory, I just keep going back. Groundhog Day.
And I think he got one of the god power-up things, right? Or what, is that why he was pulling off that awesomeness?
I assume so.
Hone your skills
So Hammood90 asks, are you guys satisfied with what they've done to multiplayer so far? And what do you want to see in the full retail game?
Like I said, I have fun playing it. I mean, I don't know if I'm satisfied, but again, I don't think I'm the audience. Like I'm excited for more of Kratos' gameplay, being single player, having fun there. This is fun. Like I can see why people will play this and like this a lot. For me personally, I mean, there would need to be a better tutorial, maybe. I don't know. Like clearly, I'm not good. You know what I mean? And it comes with playing over time, I assume. So.
But you played through the 2 tutorials in the beginning.
Sure. Yeah. Well, yeah.
So you don't think that they are doing a sufficient job of preparing you?
Well, I
Or
mean,
you're just not really paying attention.
well, I was paying attention to find Damon. I don't know. Not good.
Just ain't good at it.
Look at Warrior Poet just come for me. He knows. He knows that I'm the weakest link here. Actually, I don't think these other guys are that good either, but I think Warrior Poet knows that they're just taking care of each other.
How about you, Colin? Is there anything else you're hoping to see in the final build of the game?
No, I'm pretty much with Greg. I think that they've done a nice job. I think the game, if it's like this, is going to be a lot of fun. I think people are going to enjoy it, but there's so many games coming out this spring or whatever that, you know, in terms of my time investment, maybe I'll play it over a weekend. I'll definitely play the campaign because I'd like to be current on that or whatever. And I still need to be God of War 3 as well. Yeah, I think the multiplayer is fun. It's just, yeah, it's not something that's going to really rivet me when Grand Theft Auto 5 and The Last of Us and Dead Space 3 and you know, game after game are coming out. You're going to have to move pretty quickly this spring. You're going to have to be pretty nimble. Plus, this is also a game, I mean, we always talk about how the summer is kind of a dead zone because we don't know, everyone's kind of holding their stuff for the next generation while they, you know, they haven't announced anything yet. So this might be a game, too, where maybe I'll even return to it in July and be like, you know what, man, I want to play God of War Ascension online or whatever. I'm sure there'll be a robust community.
At least I got a Cyclopean helmet. Or armor. Helmet.
That's pretty cool.
He's much smaller than, this
Yeah.
must be like a, it's not even a baby. This is
Like an embryo Cyclops.
Yeah.
I think that, you know, I think that if God of War is your thing, and God of War is a lot of people's thing, God of War sells very well. We always talk about how PlayStation 3 exclusives don't always do stellar numbers. Well, God of War does do stellar numbers.
Yeah, I mean, Gran Turismo.
Yeah, Gran Turismo. Yeah, exactly. So I think if God of War is your thing, you like God of War, you like the mythology, you like the combat, you like the graphics, you like the way everything is, and I think this, you know, and you're only going to buy a couple games in the first half of the year. I mean, obviously, this is one of the games you're going to probably invest in because you're into God of War, and I really feel like this, much like Uncharted, is going to have a community. You know, this game's probably conceivably could sell better than Uncharted, and if Uncharted still has a huge community of people that play online, you can only imagine that this game's going to be supported for a very long time as well. What I'm most interested in is to see like how the experiment works and how people take to it and how they, or maybe already have worked it into a similar thing into God of War 4. If this is just going to be a thing going forward where online will be part of God of War. mean, I think it's obvious that Sony Santa Monica knows how to make an action game. Like a hack and slash action game. Do it very well.
Oh, jeez.
I think it's a daring experiment to try to do something like this because it's so different. You could just release God of War 4, and people will buy it, and that's what a lot of people want. So it's kind of like what Insomniac did with the Ratchet, where they're like, we want to do something different and try something. But I don't think this is that off the beaten path.
I need that help in workout. Damon, what do you think? Do you want to play it?
I want to play the single player.
Yeah.
I probably will not spend any time with multiplayer mode. That's nothing. That's not really to say anything against the game. It's just like we've talked about. I'm just not much of a multiplayer game.
Yeah, yeah. Did you play Borderlands single player? Or did you play with two?
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Borderlands over break. I'm still playing it. Yeah, and I play it all single player. Have a great time.
Oh, there I got impaled on the wall.
Colin, did you play Borderlands?
No, not yet. I had saved it for Christmas break, like implicitly saved it for Christmas break, and then we got Nino Kuni, so I had to play that instead. And then yesterday I was kind of considering starting it, but then I was like, I haven't beaten Far Cry yet, so I've been playing Far Cry 3, which is a fantastic game.
I love Far Cry 3.
It's really a special game. Open world shooter, man. It's really good. It really proves that you don't have to make any concessions in gameplay to have a huge open world, like a thriving open world. I mean, kind of thought that and assumed that, and even forgave games that are amazing, like Fallout 3 and stuff like that.
Leave me alone and let me kill this guy.
The combat's like top notch.
Now maybe we can finally get that open world Tetris game.
I hope so. God willing.
Prepare for battle.
I need to get out of this guy's instance.
Xbando asks, do you have invincibility while executing a brutal kill?
Yes. Yeah, you do.
Can't interrupt that.
What happened to Warrior Poet?
He's doing that fire thing.
You should get him on your team, because he owns.
There's no teams.
Well, then how do you know?
This is just
oh, that's just the leader. This is just you compared to the leader at the top? Okay, got it.
Warrior Poet will not leave me alone. He's kind of getting aware. And here comes.
You just jump down for 1 second
Oh!
and jump back up.
Don't forget I'm here. Jeez, drop in the gift jar.
Blown up.
I had him on the ropes there for a second. Hot minute.
Yeah, he's steady.
I thought I was already dead, so I probably should have kept him. That was Kato too. He's coming in, getting warrior layers. Scratch. Warrior's Poet, I guess. Warrior's layer is a
Warrior's
that's
layer.
never coming in.
Favor to go.
Tweet that IGN hashtag God over.
You have a few minutes left here in the live stream.
I do.
15 minutes.
Okay.
Everyone's just should get out and try to do in favor of the gun.
It's not available. I think it replaced Capture the Flag.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's too
Or
bad.
Capture the Flag replaced it.
Although maybe we would visit with the Calvin one last time, just make sure he's doing all right.
We can still do that. Pop into Capture the Flag. Oh my god! No! That was my one shot at killing him.
You haven't killed him at all.
Oh. You got him.
I got him. Alright, good. And then Hercules is good. I don't know what the hell's happened this game. No, I'm putting an IGN back on. Box quote. I don't even know what the hell's happening. I get back off.
Warriors Pro, it's like beast mode.
He knows what's up. K-Dog's a straight climber.
We have misread the Oracle's prophecy.
No surprise there. No surprise there.
Yeah.
You put up a good fight. It was a good struggle.
There you go.
We're gonna reach
Get
out
him
to
second
you.
shadow. K-Dog's gotta be pretty pissed. Get all those kills, couldn't do anything with them though.
How'd you get objective points? How do you do that?
I believe because I was opening chests.
Oh.
Yeah, I was big on chests. I like that thing too. That's pretty sweet. Got that going for me. Keep leveling up. Let's bail out of this one. You want to go back to the capture leg? See Calvin?
Yeah, let's see. Let's have our last match be bidding Calvin adieu.
Okay.
For now.
Try to talk him down off the ledge. We will come back for you.
I won't make it.
I don't know how much longer I can last. What? I mean, like, he's alive for a while. So what are they feeding him? Like the quantities of food he
Yeah.
consumes.
There's so many questions unanswered.
Wouldn't it be a huge expense to keep something like that alive?
Yeah, totally.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you have to imagine that. The economy's all out of whack in this place. They're spending all sorts of money on space travel and feeding this thing just so they can capture the flag matches.
It's also difficult because Calvin is a vegan.
Is he?
Oh wow.
So they can't just feed him piles of meat.
No.
Man, that's tough.
They have to find like
Forests.
They got
Yeah.
they have bakeries that just create bread the size of houses.
yeah.
There's some serious deforestation problems going on too. Man. I do look pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not that thing on top of it. But like the helmet is cool from this angle, and you see how the mohawk, how tall it is. You're like, eh. Not enough people wear skirts anymore. Guys should wear some more skirts like this guy.
What about kilts? Like kilts?
That's alright. Yeah.
Why don't you wear a kilt?
I don't know what. It's not my heritage.
Is new jeans?
Newish, yeah.
Black jeans?
Yeah, but they're the Lucky brand. I bought them at Men's Warehouse.
You're wearing a complete black outfit.
I've gone black since you've been. Once
I
you go
heard-
black, you never go back. Sorry, I jumped the gun on that one for you. It represents my mood. I'm in mourning for Calvin and his family.
As a show of solidarity.
Now, here's the other thing. So the million ants come and capture Calvin. I'm guessing they have chains. Do they bolt him immediately and then pull him up into their spaceship? Like, they ever land the spaceship?
What if they just have like beam technology?
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
they just
Like
beam them up.
a traction beam.
Yeah.
Wow, they really did waste some of their resources here, didn't they?
I like so. There's no electricity in this world.
Yeah.
But they have this one piece of electronic equipment.
Yeah.
And it's a gigantic spaceship, big enough to transport Calvin.
So they just like they went through and stripped the copper wiring out of everything else so they could have enough to make the spaceship.
Blood sport's very important here.
Apparently.
So whatever they need, they get.
Anyways, what I was driving at, when he got beamed out, did anyone see it? Does anyone know this has happened, or do they just think Calvin's gone?
Yeah, but see, on his planet, they don't have space travel technology.
sure,
So they can't follow him.
Okay. What's that? Oh my God, they're taking those ants are taking away Calvin. Millions of them, I say.
Stand. Fight.
So are they? You think they're buildings? They're like, is there now a motion to build their own space fleet to try to get out and save Calvin?
I don't think they even know. Well, I guess they
How do they even know where to go?
Yeah.
That's true. That's the
Like,
bigger problem.
say you saw a spaceship come and take me away.
Yeah.
Where would you go to
Yeah,
find
that's a
me?
good point. That's a good point.
Let's start with NASA and see what they think about everything.
I'll call the police for you.
Yeah, you probably.
The police don't believe him. Oh, sure. A bright light came out of the sky and stole.
You're right. I would be crazy.
And Calvin was sucked up. Okay, man. It's Calvin's wife.
She saw it all firsthand. Yeah. It's weird they didn't take
I
her
think
too.
they were in the middle of making love. And he was
That's why he's naked.
He was gazing into her eye.
Madeline.
It's Calvin and Madeline?
I've never been happier than what are these ants doing? Don't come for me.
The thing though that that these people just happen to be from a nitrogen and oxygen-rich planet that he can breathe and sustain himself. Seems like his planet was also in like the Goldilocks zone around the planet, so the heat's not really getting to him. He's comfortable, except for the fact that he has chains bolted into his arms.
That's gotta be painful. Look, he's testing them right now. So far, Calvin is just the best thing in the multiplayer. I'm enjoying myself, don't get me wrong. The story of Calvin. I can't wait for the fanfiction we've inspired. He's in good shape, though.
He was trying to pull these friggin' things out of his neck every 2 seconds.
Look how tired he is.
Can't sit down.
He goes to the gym back on his hometown.
Look at the size of that place.
3 times a week.
Again, it's just all relative. It's not.
You wouldn't know if you didn't know.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, look at the size of our places compared to really small people and ants.
Compared to really small people and ants. Ants have never thought of that. But.
I mean, think. You take it for granted, but imagine how big that chair is to Nick Scarpino.
Thanatos will have to wait.
Oh, let me get the chest. Now, Colin, talk to me. God of War Ascension. Multiplayer here. God of War's been a single player game forever. What do you want to see out of the trophies for the multiplayer?
I haven't even thought of that because I just know that there's going to be a bunch of them and I'm not going to have the patience to get them. I don't know. It would be cool to have them all achievable where, you just win a match or you level up to whatever level. And so I don't want like crazy.
Yeah, you don't want to hit
Crazy
max
like
stuff.
Probably split that between.
Get 1,000 parries in multiplayer.
Yeah, it's just like, because then people have to like get together and they just farm them.
Yeah.
It's like, that's not fun.
That's why Uncharted always does it well. Uncharted does it well in the fact that, hey, all right, there's 2 trophies. Do this, do that mode and do this mode. And then later on they add DLC that adds more trophies.
But it's not attached to the plat.
Exactly.
Yeah, hopefully, I would love it that all the trophies were attached to the single player mode, but that's probably not going to be the case.
I don't think I even realized it was capture the flag. I was just killing things. I wasn't even running after things.
We have 8 minutes left.
Okay. Let's do this for 8 minutes. Spin him.
Yeah. Can you get a little upskirt on him?
I can't do that.
Oh.
Tweet your questions at IGN, hashtag God of War.
Yeah, I should see if we have any last minute questions.
You win a beta code.
We're either nearly out of beta codes or out.
That's an Eric problem, not me.
Yeah.
Not you.
J7 Stone asks, are there any teamwork moves, such as launching your teammates at opposing enemies?
I mean, you could for sure if you were playing with somebody who knew what they were doing, pop people up in the air and let your other person take it.
You can do that.
I mean, but I'm not saying there's not like designated teamwork moves, but there's the thing, if you and I were playing and we knew each other really well and we're talking on mics, I could be like, I'm about to juggle this guy, and then I'd knock him up and then you could go off. But there's not like a special hit a button, this happens, that we've seen. And when we played 2-player deathmatch when we were there, and I never saw anything like that.
It's getting frigid in here,
right?
It's like pouring in the Arctic air, like right behind us.
Alex is just laughing behind the glass maniacally the entire time. So it's probably like this is the cryo chamber they put Calvin in to fly him back.
They had a freezing?
Yeah. Well, you don't want him waking up and smashing the ship, break your hull, suck you out of space.
That's true, yeah.
They thought of
like
everything.
Master Chief, yeah. They had to put him down like Master Chief.
So they use some faster than light technology to travel back and forth, or does this take like thousands of years?
No, they can't do that. They had a blood sport competition to get going.
Yeah, time dilation.
Yeah, they're using the wormholes and whatnot. Boom tubes. I don't think there's no double jump.
Where is it?
God, where's Poets? Here's 2.
Yeah, he's already going at flag.
Well, of course, he knows how to play this game. That's all he does. He bought a PlayStation 3, but he spent all his money
waited 6
years. He waited for me! Bought a PlayStation 3 and just sat on it. It's all he could afford, and then somehow he walked into a beta code.
some Warrior Poet fan pictures as well.
Yeah.
I think I know that name. I feel like we've played with him before.
I've been playing with him for 2 hours. So
No,
where the hell am I? Who am I?
games,
Which character am I?
We're just beating the crap out of this guy in the corner.
You hate Kato.
It's a good award.
Talking about teamwork, huh? Here it is.
A lot of man grunts going on in here.
How'd you like being at Dio session? Yeah, you just swung your hammer. You just swung your sword. You picked up a special hammer. Now you threw the special hammer. Look what I found.
Five minutes.
Oh my God.
We're not going to see the end of this match.
Unless.
They could pull out the W at the last minute.
Again, yeah, I haven't even thought about running for flag. Hey, dog, we were friends.
It's too bad we weren't able to play Team Terror of the Gods because then we could have shown how you could stab Calvin in the eyeball with the.
I couldn't do it now. I can't do that now. He's become too close. He's a family friend now. I'm gonna put you out of your misery, all right? It's like at the end of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Can't see him like this anymore. I'll make him a move. Crawl out on the chains, just suffocate him
Except you
with
do
a
it in the
pillow.
most
I know, right?
violently painful way possible.
What's his wife's name? I already forgot. Melinda? Madeline. He's with Madeline now.
She's dead too? What
No,
happened to her?
Madeline's alive and they live for like thousands of years, so he's gonna be alone for a
She just
while.
has to live with the horror of seeing her husband abducted.
She's already remarried.
We probably shouldn't
moved on.
We probably shouldn't make jokes about it. I mean, people get abducted by aliens all the time. I don't want to offend any of the viewers right now.
Greg's bringing it home. Just took a swing at you.
Greg's bringing it home. Bam! Right off the legend dead. I thought I was clear of his range. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know range.
Move toward victory.
Rambling with range. That's I thought I was holding R1 that entire time. I better get out of here. 521 dollars.
Renegade Willie asks, is there a style tab where you can change how you look without affecting your stats?
Now that we've seen it,
like-
it seems like everything's attached to stats.
And
Seems
there isn't
like
like
aesthetically or
a there isn't like a character creator.
There might be, but we haven't seen it.
Yeah, I mean, it's still beta, still not final stuff.
All tied up.
By the eye of cow.
Are you tired of just seeing that on your screen every 5 minutes?
Unleash. 3 flags remain.
They'd figure it out so they don't talk over each other. Because he doesn't even say that much. Like, you know what I mean? It's quiet forever, and then it's only 5 minutes from. You're just waiting for me to speak, aren't you?
Those two announcers don't like each other.
It's a staring contest to see who can do it. Oh God! He's always around. How do you do this, warrior poet? What kind of legend are you? I'm staying away from warrior poet. I'm just gonna never come around again. I'm gonna go hang with Calvin.
Do not disappoint Olympus.
Oh, I got something out. He got a word in edgewise. You gotta say.
One minute where gods are intervening.
Well, gentlemen, we had fun today.
We did.
I hope all the viewers got a nice long look at the multiplayer in God of War Ascension and learned a little bit about.
They're rooting my goodbye to Calvin.
We're gonna miss Calvin.
Yeah.
But we'll get to spend more time with him on
March 12th is what we said. March 12th.
That is the release date for God of War Ascension. thanks for tuning in. And do we have anything else coming up that we need people to look out for? There'll be more live streams.
Got a PlayStation predictions article tomorrow on IGN. You should watch that.
That'll be good.
It's got a Beyond embedded in it. The actual video of it.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
I just set up so much higher again.
Calvin, save me.
A fitting end. Thanks for tuning in to our live stream of God of War Ascension, and we'll see you guys soon.